In this video, we will add the change quantity feature so that user can change the quantity of the product. Let's head to our index.js and create a new mutation function. So go here and you want to go to index.js and scroll down to your mutations. And we want to add a new mutation function, which will be change quantity. And then we want to add the note up here of what is the algorithm. So the first step is to find the product in the cart. And then second is to change the quantity of the product once we have found the product in the cart. And then we want to update the length of the cart. And finally, we want to replace the old product with the updated product. So let's write it down. In change quantity, you want to pass in state, and then product, and then the quantity. We're going to get this quantity from the front end. So let's find the product in the cart first. Go to state.cart.find, and then prod underscore ID equivalent to product ID. And then after that, we want to do cart product dot quantity equals to quantity. So this will be first step, second step, and now is the third step is to update the length of the cart. So we can just copy this. And it's not a good idea to actually copy the same thing that have been written over and over again, but we just want to test it first, then only we can refactor this and put it in a separate function. And last thing, we want to replace the old product with the updated product. So let index of product equals to state.cart.index of cart product, and then we're gonna get the index of the product in the cart. And then you want to do splice so we can replace the old product with the updated product. So state.cart.splice, and then index of product, and then we want to pass in the cart product. So now we can call this in our front end, which is in cart.view page. So now let's head back to our cart.view, and you want to find that select, which is the quantity select. And the first thing we want is we want to loop this so that it will have more than one quantity. So you can choose 1, 2, or 3, and 4. V4 I in 10. Let's keep it maximum 10. Key will be I, and then the value will be I, and then this will be I. Save this. Let's go back to our Chrome and check the quantity. And then now we have more than one quantity. We can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until 10. And then let's go back and let's implement a function where we can actually call the mutation function. So you want to add methods here, and then on change quantity, and then you pass in even and product, and then you want to do let equals to quantity equals to even dot target dot value. So by doing even dot target of value, we can access the value of the option, which will be, if you go back to select, we can access the value of the specific option tag. So now we want to do this dot store dot commit change quantity. Then we pass in product and as well as the quantity. So we can actually call directly the mutation function. The reason why I don't want to put it in action because it's just one line. So I think it's better we can just directly call the mutation function here. And let's call this on change quantity in our select. And in select, you want to do at change equals to on change quantity. And then you have to pass in an even parameter and the product. So save this and let's go and test it out. Let's go to Google Chrome, refresh this page, and you want to open up your View Dev tool so that we can see the changes. Go to your state, and then let's change this quantity to 5. And it did change the price and as well as the total price, but we have a problem. If you can see the cart, it shows 052. Why is that? If you go back to our editor, the data type for this value is actually not a number, it's a string. So to fix that, you want to go here and we want to convert this string to int. So the best way to do that is to type parse int so that it will convert the string into number, because when string and numbers are added together, it will become a string. That's why it shows 052. So let's save this and let's test it again. Let's refresh, and as you can see, it's still 052. So we have to go to our application, we have to remove the view X, and we have to go back to Amazon and refresh first. And I want to click Harry Potter, add to cart. Let's go back here and click Game of Thrones, add to cart again, and let's go back here. And if we change this to 7, now it worked, because now it is not a string anymore, it is a number. So this is really amazing, because if you change this quantity, now the price will change, and even the total price and even the cart length as well. But if we refresh the page, this quantity will be back to 1 and 1. So how do we make it to the original quantity? So let's go and to our select. We have to add a selected value here, and for us to do that, we need to create a small method which will be check quantity, and then product quantity, and then the quantity that we got from the option. And then if we want to parse both of this, equals to parse int, and even the quantity we want to parse, we return true, else we want to return false. Save this and copy this and go back to select, and let's pass the function here, and then pass in the product quantity, and then as well as the value of I. Save this, and then let's refresh this page, and as you can see, now it shows the quantity that we chose. So let's change this to 7, and then if we refresh, it will be 7. We have completed our quantity feature in this video. So in the next video, we will add the ability for the user to delete one of the products in the cart. I'll see you guys in the next video.